What's up, beauty bosses? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna start off by saying thank you guys for being here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the little bell so you do not miss any updates from me. So let's jump into this video. So this video is more just like a little rant. I have been listening to a few things, hearing a few things, and I just kind of wanted to jump in and give my little 2 cents, kind of life lesson type thing. And I felt like maybe it may help somebody. Now, usually I have beauty products and they're, my information is tailored towards women, but this can be tailored towards men or women. Anybody can identify with this. And I just feel like it's something that doesn't get talked about a lot. And it should, because from what I see is we have a lot of toxic relationship cycles that people tend to go through. And I feel like some of those things can be prevented. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. So, I was listening to, I don't know what it was. I think it was a podcast, and people were calling in about having relationship issues. And they started talking about just the vicious cycle of relationships nowadays. And I just wanted to jump on and kind of just give my 2 cents on that. I feel like, of course, there's numerous reasons why relationships don't work, or why they are uneven, or why, it gets the name toxic with certain people. And I truly feel like all of that, can be boiled down to a couple of simple factors, but I just want to touch on one. And the one that I'm wanting to touch on is dating inside your range. Shooting your shot inside your range. Like, let's just dive into that. Shooting inside your range is probably the easiest thing that a person can do. And again, this is for men and women. But shooting your shot inside your range is probably one of the most important things you can do in a relationship. I say that because if you are shooting outside of your range and you're not secure enough to handle the type of person you're wanting to attract and bring in, you are going to ruin it. And then you're going to be left with all these questions and issues. So let's just get into a couple examples here. Let's start with a man first. Man shoots his shot. He sees this beautiful, beautiful woman. She is very desirable. She has attention. She looks good. She takes care of herself. She is all together. Of course, naturally, as a man, he feels like, oh, well, I'm going to go and shoot my shot at this person. Problem is when you're insecure, or you're not able to keep up with what she's requiring. So you guys know, like, if you see somebody that's looks high maintenance and all that, 9 times out of 10, from my opinion, they have a lifestyle that they are used to. They have a lifestyle that they want to maintain. They have, the look doesn't just happen out of thin air. Now, some people are naturally beautiful, yes, but the hair, the nails, the makeup, the eyebrow waxing, everything, that is all a lifestyle. They have a nice car. And so I think that the issue comes in is because, yes, they are able, hopefully these people, like we're using man, woman right now, hopefully the woman is able to have her finances and things together so she can maintain that, whether that man is there or not. However, if you come in and you just think that you're just going to just be able just to be basic and come at her and then that's it, like she's gonna, when she has all this whole roster of people, you're wrong. Also, another issue is when you are insecure as a man and you're insecure about the attention that this woman is getting, knowing good and well that that attention is the draw that brought you to her, and you feel like you're going to change her, or you feel like you're going to, make her feel some kind of way, or try to break her into being like mediocre and normal, like, you were just sadly mistaken. Nobody's dealing with that. So that is one situation that I see a lot that could easily be avoided if you just shoot within your shot. And if you start out secure enough to shoot at a higher bracket then you have to be secure through that whole thing to keep it up, like to keep this person, because they're not changing. And if they do change for you, there's going to be tons of resentment along the way, because they feel like, well, damn, I've sacrificed all this stuff for you. I've changed myself. I've kind of brought myself down. I've played small for you, and you still have an issue. So that's one example I see. Now, on the other side of women with men, you, as a woman, we all love a challenge. We love a good kind of challenge. It's just no denying that until you really realize that the challenge is just needing to heal. Like, because I feel like, to me, people aren't just a challenge just for no reason. Like, there's something going on there that they need to work on within themselves, because naturally people are meant to be in relationships. But women, when we have the option of shooting within our range, it's more on you shooting with somebody that is on the same mindset and wavelength as you. Don't see that challenge and be like, oh, well, I'm going to be the one to tame this person. I'm going to be the one to fix them. They're going to do it for me because I'm going to be so wonderful that I'm going to be just so dynamic that they have no choice but to do it for me. And yeah, they have, 2-3 girls right now, but I'm going to weed out all of those girls. I'm going to last the longest. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to be everything that he needs, that he has no choice but to pick me in the end. But then when you get this person and he's still doing the same things, then you're like, oh my gosh. Then you feel like it's something about you. You feel like you start to question your self-worth. You start to, look at yourself and be like, is it me? Why is he not doing it for me? But if you could have thought about it in the beginning and been like, you know what? Shooting within my shot. This man is emotionally unavailable. So I'm going to go find somebody maybe that doesn't have as much clout or doesn't look as good as this person, but they treat me dynamic. Then that can just avoid that whole issue. Also, the looks thing can be an issue too for women. We all love beautiful people. Women are attracted, well, most women, I know I am. I'm attracted to good looks. You take care of yourself, good hygiene, you have a beautiful smile. I'm attracted to all that. And if I'm not mentally in the place to handle that, and handle the attention that dating somebody that looks good gets, then I just have to cut my losses and be like, that's just not for me at this point, because I'm just not mentally there. So I say those two examples, and I got on here just because I had listened to it, heard it several times. I hear and listen to a lot of relationship things, and advice things. And I thought about getting on here and just saying that if you just step back and look at the bracket that you're trying to shoot at and really give yourself a real self-assessment and to know what bracket you fall in, whether that's looks, lifestyle, personality. There's different brackets and different things that you have to check the boxes and make sure that you guys are on the same level. That way you won't have this vicious cycle of, getting hurt and taking it out on the next person, or dating and bumping your head several times by attracting the same type of person. So I feel like all of those things can be avoided if we're just open and honest with each other. And when we see the red flags and the signs, that we move on from those things, instead of waiting around with the hopes that they will change, or the false promises, or the potential of them changing. If we assess people right where they are at this moment with no expectation, I feel like it would save a lot of heartbreak and having to rework your mindset and rework how you feel about yourself. I feel like a lot of that would be avoided. So I just wanted to jump on. I know this is random from my other videos, but I felt like it was just something that I needed to talk on, just because I had heard it and I was just listening to it, and I'm like, this is like a common thing, and it's starting to really be a common thing. So I just wanted to jump on and just discuss that. So that being said, guys, I want to say thank you for listening to my rant. And hopefully this touches somebody and that they use it, even just a piece of it, and it's helpful for you. And I just wanted to jump on and just talk about it. So if you guys have any comments or advice for people, drop them down below. Let you know, what do you think about that? Have you noticed this trend? Have you been in this trend? Did you have to work on some things in order to get yourself out of it? How did you handle it? So drop some comments down below. You never know who will scroll by this video and who it may help. So I just say go for it down below. If you guys do have any questions or comments, you guys can find me on social media. That is Asia Ray Cosmetics. You can also shoot me an email to asiaraycosmetics@gmail.com. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. I may come back with another rant. You just never know. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you know when I post. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.